Greetings, beautiful ones. Greetings, Sonia, the host of the Treasure Is You podcast. Welcome. Welcome, beautiful ones. Welcome, fractals, sparks of creation, multi-dimensional essences of Source, of God, of the Creator. Yes, beautiful ones. It is a pleasure to connect with you on the Treasure Is You podcast because the treasure is you. As we continue to move forward during this ending cycle of 2025, releasing, shedding old ways, and seeing ourselves in a different light, because all of us is going through our own collectively transformations. We are elevating ourselves collectively in humanity's evolution. And as each step that we all take, we are always remembering that the treasure is you. Welcome, 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 beautiful ones. Yes, welcome back, dear ones. I am Sonia, the host of the Treasure Is You podcast. And as I said, it is a delight to always connect with you because we are mirrors of one another. We are mirrors of the universe. We are mirrors of Source Creator. So as I always like to say, whatever label you feel comfortable with using, then do so. Because that is our uniqueness. We have the right to express and to allow ourselves to connect in every space and time because we are the creators of our reality. Wow. Yes. Do you feel those words? As a matter of fact, those words do not do justice to what each of us are. Those words do not do justice at all. But because we are here experiencing, now you may hear a cat in the background. I just got myself a beautiful cat. So that's what you're hearing. If you do hear a cat, that's my cat. So we are in this time and space, as I said, seeing ourselves, elevating. And during this process, dear ones, we are learning every day to love ourselves. So what is loving ourselves? What does that actually mean for most of us? When I say we are loving ourselves, so what does that actually mean for us collectively? Well, as I have been readjusting, I have been realigning, and I have been told to tell everyone, as always, that when you love yourself, you are loving the Creator. You are loving Source. You are loving God, because God is love. And when we can love God, we are loving ourselves. All right, dear one. So allow for that truth to resonate within your heart, because on this life journey, at times, dear ones, we can get lost in this matrix. Yes, this matrix that helps us to unveil, it helps us to reveal, it helps us to align to our true selves. So, in this podcast, in all of my podcasts, we are always elevating, we are always seeing, aligning, feeling, and being our true selves. So we are, as you see on that image, magnetism. And we are right now feeling the effects of the new moon, which takes place tomorrow, December the 20th, at least on the eastern side of the world. But we are feeling it now. So I felt it was appropriate to place an image of the moon cycles because, dear ones, even if you didn't know it, we are connected to the moon cycles. Everything about us is connected to the cycles of the earth, of the moon, of the sun. We have our day and night cycles, right? Our yin and yang cycles is a part of the moon and the sun cycles. So everything about us revolves around cycles. So I just wanted to bring awareness to that. And since we are coming or approaching the new moon tomorrow, I felt it was appropriate to place up the cycles of the moon. This new moon, we have Sagittarius, which brings out our adventurous spirit. It is about us rewriting a new chapter in our lives, dreaming big and grounding in those dreams with practicality, but with great expansion, with great vision. We are anchoring in. Sagittarius energy helps us to anchor in our big dreams. Yes, dear ones. So this new moon is us planting the seeds for our future. It is about us dreaming big. There's no limits to your vision. And as we dream big, Saturn will help us in conjunction to ground in these dreams by aligning to our core beliefs. Yes, this is what is happening. So this new moon, we can expect, if you follow through with your vision through the next 6 months of planning, right? Of visualizing, taking action, allowing for this beautiful energy, dear ones. This is an energy of new beginnings, of so many different opportunities. We are expanding we are becoming a wisdom seeker through our travels, through philosophy, through our life journey that is expanding us in so many ways. So this is what this new moon is all about. Every soul on the planet is being guided through this Sagittarian energy that is all about expansion. It is all about seeking more, deeper within yourself, learning, growing, and grounding in this great vision with practicality, with focused attention, and aligning steps along the way. This is how the seeds are planted. They germinate, they grow, and they flourish. And as these seeds do flourish and come into fruition, we begin to see, you begin to feel your vision coming into manifestation. Yes, beautiful ones. This is what new moons is all about. It builds up the energy for all of us. So when we have a vision, when we have a goal, a plan, we can follow through. So we have Jupiter, which Jupiter, dear ones, this is the planet of Sagittarius. It is all about expansion, about learning. Yeah, all of this is about that. And Jupiter gives abundantly in all areas of our lives. Now, when you are focused on your vision, on your goals, and you are steadfast and you implement these steps, it will come into manifestation for the highest good of all. Yes. So this is what it is about, dear ones. So take note of a full moon. Take note of the new moon, okay? Because what did I say? We are connected to the cycles of the moon, the sun, the planets, the stars. We are connected to all of it because it is us, beautiful ones. That is the mystery, or I could say it used to be a mystery. It's no longer a mystery because we have elevated to a place and a space that we know that we are the essence of the moon. Yes. So take this time, as always, to pause, to figure out if there's anything you want to manifest. Maybe you want to manifest being more centered, more in harmony with nature, because we are nature, okay? Maybe you want to manifest learning, because this is what it's about as well. Sagittarius is the student of life. Yes, we are all students of life. When we embrace this energy, this Sagittarian energy that is all about learning and expanding and grounding it in, yes, we become that student. We become that adventurous spirit that loves to travel, right? That loves to seek more about ourselves, to learn and to grow, and to essentially bring all of that together so we can create this new earth of community, of unity, of love, of joy, of kindness, of unconditional love, dear ones. Yes. So this new moon in Sagittarius is helping us to rewrite the narrative of our story. It is helping us to be the author of the number one book, novel. Yes, this is what Sagittarius energy is all about. So we are aligning to that. because we are magnetism. Yes, we are. Our essence is magnetizing. And when we can pause, as always, breathe in that breath of life, breathe it in, and then exhale out all of the byproducts of illusion so we can continue creating because our essence is that of the Creator, because we are reincarnated fractals of Source, creating this beautiful life journey. And it is beautiful when we can align to that truth of ourselves. Then you have just leveled up and you changed the perception of your own life. This is what is happening during this new moon. As I said, if you are focusing on a grand vision, yes, make it grand, nothing small. Dream big, yes. Dream, as some would say, the unimaginable. Because guess what? Everything that you dream is possible. Because everything right now that we all see in our lives is because we have all dreamt it. Everything in your life you have already dreamt, and we are experiencing that. So dream bigger, okay? And I'm being told to tell every one of you, all of us, that there is always enough for everybody. Don't get caught up in the illusional belief that there's not enough to go around for everybody. That is such an illusion. So remember that there is plenty to go around, okay? There's never lack. The lack comes when you believe there's lack, okay? There's so much abundance available to all of us. Okay, so yeah, I'm being told to tell everyone that because everything is our belief. Okay, everything is our beliefs. So there's no lack unless you believe there's lack. Okay, everyone that has reincarnated here, you came to create a life that is worthy of you to witness your own manifestations of love, of wealth, of unity, of joy, of kindness, of creation. Yes, we are all creating from the core of our hearts. Yes, beautiful ones. So we are right now at the end of 2025 having a grand vision, having our goals met. So in 2026 is the inception point for this new beginning that is spiraling into our lives for the next, I got 2032. Let me tell you, from what I have been told, will be a completely different world. That's all I know. Completely different world, 2032. So, as I said, this is the inception point for all of us to start our grand vision. Yes, our goals that we want to come into reality. Nothing is too big. Remember that. Dream, and if it's for the highest good, it is coming into fruition. Okay? Nothing is too big to dream. Nothing. As a matter of fact, we are supposed to be expanding beyond what you could conceive. Dream beyond that. Yes, dear ones. And this is what is taking place, beautiful ones. So allow yourself to pause, allow yourself to really focus on your vision, your goals. As I said, even if you don't have a vision or a goal, this new moon, you have the next new moon. You see what I'm saying? We have so many opportunities to create. As a matter of fact, we have every day, every second, every moment to create. You can change your life right now by focusing on the things that really matter in your life. Yes, beautiful ones. So key in on your vision if you have a vision. If you don't have a vision, I'm also just encouraging you to just key in on what really matters in your life. If you want to make any type of changes in your life, then key in on that. Because this is our essence, dear ones. Our essence is always about evolving. It's always about growing, learning, seeking. This is what we're here to do. We're here to come together, to grow, to learn. Yes. So it doesn't matter what path you're on, it doesn't matter what level you're on, as long as you focus on what really matters to you. And as I said, you have every 30 days for a new moon to plan. You can add to your plan, but we always have the opportunity to grow because we are students of life. Yes, we are the students of life, learning every single day about life. Yes, growing, learning about nature, learning about animals, learning about astrology, learning about the planets. Okay? We are always learning. Even when you don't think you're learning something. Yeah, you're learning something. Because guess what? It's our natural way of being to learn. But if you find yourself in a predicament where you feel you're not learning, then as I always tell us, pause for a moment. Okay? Just pause and deep breathe in your own life force. So breathe in that life force, because when you do that, you are aligning all of your energy bodies. You are oxygenating your cells. And when you exhale out, release all byproducts of illusion. Yeah, release it. It can no longer hang on to the vibration that is on the planet right now. It really cannot. I'm just letting you know that, because the planet, Mother Earth, has elevated her vibration. So therefore, we have to elevate our vibration. That requires us being open. Okay, it requires us pausing for a moment, slowing down, not rushing. Okay, it's not a race, it's not a competition. That's an old mentality. All right, I'm just letting you know that that's an old mentality that told us we had to rush, we had to compete against one another. No, no, we don't have to do that. Now, if you want to do that for fun, for the fun of it, okay, but not to do it and get yourself bent out of shape because, oh, you think this person is better than you? Please, Do not allow that type of energy to come into your mind. Do not allow that energy to come into your mind. Okay, I'm just letting you know that, because that's counterproductive to what and who you are. And you are a spark of creation. You are a fractal of the divine that has reincarnated here on earth to continue learning, growing, and expanding. Okay? So use your time wisely by pausing, creating a grand vision for this new moon in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is the adventurous spirit that loves to travel, that loves to learn more. Okay? So that is the energy that is taking place for all of us. And it is exciting. Yes, it is exciting because we get to create things that you have never seen before. Isn't that exciting, beautiful ones? Well, I hope it is for you. It sounds very exciting to me. I'm excited. Remember that you are the treasure. Remember to pause. Remember to always breathe in consciously your life force. And guess what? Everything is A-OK. All right, beautiful ones, enjoy this new day. Continue to see yourself, continue to feel yourself, and know that you are the treasure that has been seeking itself every single day. And you have aligned here on this podcast knowing that the treasure is you. All right, beautiful ones, take care. All right, everyone. Just want to introduce. Look. Introduce my kitty. Woo, 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 woo. There we go. There we go. My little Sydney. Come on. Wait. Sydney, look. Come on. Whoa. Honey. Hey. See? There go my little Sydney. This is who's been making all the noise. My little kitten. 5 months, little Sydney. My sweetie pie, my addition to my family, part of my team. Okay, honey. Oh, yeah, baby. Hey, baby. Okay. Everybody want to see who you are. Whoa. Oh, now you want to come back now? After I'm trying to put you on a video? You going to come back now? Oh, of course. Yeah. There you go. There's my little sweet Sydney. Hi, Sydney. Oh. Okay. All right. There you go. That's my Sydney that doesn't sleep at night, that wants to just, he thinks he's in the forest. Oh, you coming back? What's the deal? Here he comes again. He doesn't sleep at night. No, look at there. There he go. So he's up late at night thinking he's hunting. And in the day, he wants to sleep. So there you go, everyone. I just wanted to show you my little kitty Sydney that you've been hearing throughout the video. Meowing because he's a night owl. And I love him. All right, beautiful ones, take care. Come on, baby. You coming back up? You can come back up. Come on. You want to come back up and mommy? Ow. Oh, nails. Those nails scratch me. There we go. I got to put it down so you can see him. There he is. There's Sydney. Okay. All right, Sydney. You can't see him. Oh. All right, Sydney, baby. Mommy loves you. Yeah, mommy loves you. You're a night owl. You're getting accustomed to being here. Yeah. All right. Bye-bye. See you later. Oh, boy, he's stepping on my iPad. All right, dear ones. There's my cat, my little kitten that I love so much. Take care.